Here we go. My reasons why AEW is better than WWE. In my opinion, I watch them similarly. I have fallen off the wagon when it comes to watching wrestling as a whole, but I do follow them both. I watch all the pay-per-views. That I don't watch the AEW pay-per-views because I have to pay for them, but I do got WWE Network. But I do watch them both. I do follow them both. I know everything about both of them. And my choice is AEW is the way better brand. And I'm going to tell you why. Here is my 4 key reasons why AEW is better than WWE. My first reason is going to be dumb finishes. WWE's known to have dumb finishes. And on What Culture, they do a counter for all the DQ finishes and all the distraction finishes. And both of them exceed 100, I think. No, distraction finishes was at like 50 something, and DQ finish was over 100. That's 150 matches in 2021 that got finished in a non-clean way. And that's just dumb. And when you see a WWE Championship match or WWE Women's Championship match on the card for SmackDown or Raw, I just automatically think it's going to end in some sort of DQ. Like, I don't expect that. But then you have AEW, where legit you just had Hangman and Page and Daniel Bryan put on 2 of the greatest matches of the year, and both of them were on AEW Dynamite. One of them was on the beginning of the year show when they debuted on TBS, and the other one was on Winter is Coming. One of them was an hour long, one was half an hour long. That was 90 minutes of pure amazing wrestling. And that was on a free taped show. And WWE just always, like every single show, you're going to have a DQ finish. And when I watch AEW, there's only about 4 matches really, and a few promos. But in the end, there isn't too much DQ finishes or distraction finishes. It's just a clean 1, 2, 3. That person lost, which is what I love about AEW. The second one really just goes hand in hand with the first one, is better wrestling. When I watch an AEW match, a lot or most of the matches are just great on the card. It's always a great match. But when I watch WWE, I'm just bored. With so many of the matches, I'm bored. I don't really like it. There's just a lot boring. And you'll have that once in a blue moon where you have an amazing match on a WWE card. But then you have AEW where every single week you have an A match, an A+ match. Every single pay-per-view is going to be amazing. That's what I love about AEW, and that's why it flies over WWE. My next one is just in general, AEW treats their talent better than WWE. You know WWE, they've released probably over 100 wrestlers and producers and talent over the past pandemic, exceeding way more than 100. And I just made a video on Mustafa Ali, how he's been with the company for so long now. And he's asked for his release because it's not good. And a lot of people are asking for a release. And they release big people like Braun Strowman, The Fiend, Bearcat Lee, Keith Lee, Karrion Kross. All those big people from NXT and the main roster, they release, and they're so popular. And they treat them like shit going out their door and then release them, which doesn't make sense at all. And then they do so much better when they're on the outside WWE. Talk about Andrade, talk about Chris Jericho, Bryan Danielson, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk. All of them are doing their best wrestling of their life on AEW, because AEW is the better show and treats their talent so good, and it's just amazing watching them. My last one is just this overall better product. You have 4 matches on one card, 1 or 2 promos, quick promos, no shitty little cringy stuff. You start off with a match sometimes that's amazing, and it's just great. The crowd's more into it. Everyone is just more into AEW than WWE. And those are 4 reasons why I like AEW better than WWE. Don't get me wrong, I love WWE. I will watch it forever. I will tell my kids to watch it and everything. I love them both. Wrestling is wrestling. And AEW and WWE are both amazing. I love watching them. But that is the reason why I think AEW is far better than WWE. Don't get me wrong. Once again, I love WWE. I love AEW. I love them both. I watch them both. AEW is the better brand, but I'll watch them both forever. And this channel will be based more on WWE news and stuff. But if you guys like this video, please consider subscribing and liking and commenting down below which brand you like better. And I will see you guys in my next video. See you guys.